Hello gorgeous! Here are simple ways to support men as a feminine woman and how to get rid of degenerate guys or Jeffries and like some black pill guys, because we do not want derelicts or degenerates. Oh my golly. I know I'm venturing into a touchy subject, but this is a femininity channel and I stand my ground. This does not apply to everyone and it's not woke, so if you don't like the topic, you are more than welcome to find something else because nobody's forcing you to be here, but I welcome you nonetheless. This is a place of open-mindedness. I'm also not here to display a censored version of myself. That wouldn't be authentic. My name is Gia. Why is it important to support men? I'm not saying this to support your partner, just your partner, but your friends and those around you, and like if you have nephews and cousins. There are a lot of guys out there who hate women. So like there are some guys who are black pill guys, and for those of you who don't know, black pill guys just think that there's only like good looking guys that can get girls, and they like just lose all hope when it comes to women and incels, despite wanting to be with a woman. So I think it's important to completely not just like to establish that everyone can find love. It's just a matter of searching, patience, and showing them that it's possible to be loved, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a full-on romantic love, but just a sense of support and openness to the idea that yes, we recognize you exist and we love you and keep going. So I'm not fully sure like the definition fully black pill. I googled it and I feel like I still don't fully understand, but I myself am not any pill. I don't like belonging to groups, but long story short, there are guys out there who feel like there's just no hope for a woman to love them, but there is always someone for anyone, as I said. So it's just a matter of putting yourself out there, which is scary, but as females, we need to be their counterparts and encourage them to be masculine in a positive manner and just be their best natural selves. So step number one is to encourage them from a place of love. Is my hair like scratching on the microphone? So when a masculine man does something that's not perfect, accept it for their effort and thank them. If you put your best effort forward into building an IKEA desk, wouldn't you feel proud of your work, even if it wasn't a perfect carpenter's level of a job? You'd feel fantastic and accomplished. And then a real carpenter walks by, or a whittler or woodworking expert sees it, and then they destroy your ego with telling you everything that's wrong with it. Your heart would break if that happened. You'd give them hell. And then you'd never want to do that thing again. So you'd be very wary of putting any effort forward. So put yourself in the man's shoes and thank them for a job well done, even if you could have done it better. You're training someone on what to expect from you when they give you an act of service. It's your job to be receptive of it. It's like with little kids. You need to be patient and kindly show them that they just need to continue and practice. So a gift you can give someone is letting them give you a gift. Guys don't write love letters anymore. They'll check your oil though, so I'll take it. Have you read Romeo and Juliet? Romeo kills himself because he didn't have Juliet. So that's based on a true story, just kidding. You're draining his masculinity if you show any inkling of being ungrateful or unhappy for what he's doing, or that you don't like what he's doing, or any type of criticism. It hurts him, so accept his effort and kindly say thank you and smile. He won't show you he has an ego, because you really do appreciate someone thinking of you this much. So rule number 2, support whatever it is they're going through. If you have a partner or lightly seeing someone or a friend who's just a masculine guy, a guy, genuinely be interested in what they have to say by asking what's bothering them, or if they're telling you what's bothering them. Say if they had a tough day at work and ask them what's going on. Truly masculine guys aren't always best at sharing their feelings, so when they do, make them feel like you can offer a safe space for them to open up, and that they won't be or feel attacked or uncomfortable if they do so. So whatever you're going through, even if you don't fully understand, ask them to elucidate a bit, to do your part and listen. So supporting doesn't necessarily mean to give them solutions on how to fix their problem. It just means to be there, listen, and believe them that they can handle it. Next is to don't criticize. This is a tough one for me personally, because One time a woman called me out. She said, "You're very critical." When I was telling my husband something, I immediately snapped into, "What you know about this marriage?" No, I'm kidding, but I caught myself and acknowledged what she said was true. So I have a tendency to have really high standards for myself because of my business. I own several businesses, and I'm really masculine in that sense, and in negotiations. I have ambitious goals. And sometimes I have to take a step back and realize not everyone is on my level. So I need to take it easy on the wonderful gentlemen around me. I'm really easy on women because, I don't know, I can feel them out better. But we might be on level 100 of realizing what we need to do and being on track, but have to recognize that not everyone else is there on the same level yet or the same page. Next is to show up. You don't have to do any grand gestures for anyone or buy dramatic gifts. All you have to do is show up. If I have an extra piece of cake, I'll ask when my husband's break is at work and surprise him, or tell him to come to my office and surprise him with a piece of cake. Or when he's running a race, I'll have snacks and water and a towel afterward. If he has a football match in his league, I'll ask him about his game and make coffee. It's just taking the time to be there when he needs the encouragement, or sometimes he doesn't know he needs it. So I know this with my girlfriends too. With a lot of people, I notice with a lot of people just need some encouragement. They don't even realize it. So sometimes people need a nudge into the right direction or clarification that they're on the right track. For me, my loved ones questioned my business model, but then I saw the results and then they were impressed. Where my husband saw me night and day, 20-hour straight shifts of me sitting at the computer, building and coding things in my business from scratch, and suffering and losing weight from not taking breaks just to eat. When someone recognizes what you're doing, even if they don't understand it, it pushes you to not let them down and be the best you can be. It definitely works for me, at least. Next is to remind them of how great they are. This is a kissing cousin of encouragement, but I want to be specific in iterating this. Just state all the things you appreciate about them and what they're doing. Show your gratitude for all things big and small. Celebrate the small wins. We forget that. They say the ratio for healthy relationships is 5-1. So 5 good things to mention to 1 negative thing. If it's out of whack from there, the relationship has a tendency not to work. That's what clinical studies have found. And when it's like 11-1, 11 good things, it doesn't also work because one person loses respect for the other for being a complete pushover. It's much easier to remember the negative things, which is why news is so sticky and we feel like there's so much horrifying news, so much bad news, and the positive things get outdone by the amount of negativity that's out there. So find all the reasons you can recognize what you have, all the good that you have. It's hard, but something that makes it easier is having something as simple as a gratitude list of 3 things a day to mention, and particularly doing it with someone. So it makes it more substantial and feel better when you do it together, and you really nail down what you have. Seeing that opens up your eyes to making you happier with less rather than yearning for the things you don't. That's like one of the main points of Buddhism is desire. When you desire is when you have like this unfulfilled want for something, and you have to break that down. Why? And a lot of people will try to lose weight by doing like all these fads that they don't stick to, instead of really understanding themselves and what they want and how to break down what they want and why. And it's like, why do you want that? Does that make any sense? Should I reframe my mindset? So for more glow up tips, sign up to the link in the description to get the overnight glow up, where you can become the hottest, most gorgeous inside out version of yourself, links below, and subscribe for more inner and outer beauty. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.